Welcome to part 4 of the Sonic Unleashed Let's Play. So now that we rescued Professor Pickle, we can figure out how to restore the world. And it's just as simple as, and I missed another sun medal there. Pass me, what are you doing? Get back, go back. I feel stupid at times, I really do. Then again, I probably didn't. I was just focused ahead. I was focusing on ahead. So anyway, now that we've rescued Professor Pickle, well, we now know how to restore the world and finding all 7 Gaia temples and planting the Chaos Emerald into the Gaia temple, and a piece of the planet will be restored. I wonder how Knuckles feels about that, because I mean, the Master Emerald still exists, right? Right? Who knows? Maybe he sold the damn thing on eBay. I wouldn't be surprised at that point. Or I don't know. Well, a lot of the classic elements just seem gone. Now, granted, I don't think that's a total bad thing, but I don't know. It's just weird. Like the Master Emerald's gone, South Island. It seems that the world constantly changes. Actually, like Station Square, then Central City, then Soliana. Then again. Well, I'm sure Soliana still exists, hence the ending of Sonic 06. And then you have this world, which has destinations that we have never seen. You'd think they'd be consistent, but whatever. I'll just take.
Who are you?
Fear not, my good villagers. If you all behave, I won't have to do anything nasty. All you need to do is tell me where the Temple of Gaia is.
We're not telling you anything!
So, you dare to defy me, do you? What? Sonic!
Yo, Eggman! Thanks for that little skydiving adventure the other day.
I should have known you'd still be alive, you stubborn little hedgehog!
What are you doing out here?
I see no reason to tell you. In any case, I'm busy. Farewell!
What? Hey, wait! That's playing dirty! Come back!
Just ignore him. Is everyone here all right?
Yes.
We can't thank you enough for helping us out.
I may have mentioned this before, but the voice acting in this game is fantastic. Like Jason Griffith, I feel he really got everything. Like Jason Griffith, in terms of the performance of Sonic the Hedgehog, I honestly think this is my favorite voice. Or in terms of Jason Griffith, this is definitely my favorite take on Sonic the Hedgehog, or at least my favorite take when it comes to Jason Griffith, because Jason just nails a lot of these lines in this game, and other voice actors have improved on their performance too. Oh, like Tails' voice doesn't sound nearly as high pitched, and Amy later on actually doesn't sound too annoying. And so, yeah, I can applaud. I really do applaud the voice acting in this game. And I think it was well done. So anyway, we are now tackling Missouri Day. Now, Missouri Day, this is when we start to get introduced into a few new daytime mechanics. Like for instance, we have drift, and we have these pulse swinging moments, but we also have parts where we drift around tight corners. For those that are unaware or haven't seen my Generations playthrough, when you come up to a curve, if you hold down the L or R button and you basically drift around tight corners, They're similar to the concept of a racing game, actually. However, unlike Generations, drifting actually feels pretty loose in this game. So, in later daytime stages, a lot of turns are going to be so tight. Hey, you might want to slow down. That's what I want to say. Yeah. A lot of turns are going to be so tight, so my best bet is to slow down as best as you can. And so you don't go flying off the edge. And as for the pole swinging moments, and Sonic will, I guess at the apex of your swing, and you press the jump button. Now, there's no marker to tell you where to swing, and so, it's all about timing. As just going back to the basics, so what I was referring to earlier. I mentioned before that this is basically like Sonic Rush in 3D minus the trick system. Some fans will be disappointed to know that you can't play as Blaze the Cat, and it's just Sonic. So again, this is just a Sonic-only adventure. I mean, granted, that's kind of granted, it is a bummer since she is one of my favorites, if not my favorite Sonic character, next to Shadow the Hedgehog. But you know, I can look. It's nothing I'll lose sleep over. Don't worry about it. I'm not that devoted to the character, damn it. As much as I despise Silver's ending in Sonic 06, I am not that devoted to that character.
How'd you get here so quickly? No matter, your road ends here. Behold, my new power! Egg Beetle, go!
You know, Eggman, at this point, you already know that Sonic is the fastest thing alive. What, do you need something to jog your memory? Alright, so now we're taking on the Egg Beetle, and may I mention that you're going really fast as in this fight. It may not seem like it due to the video compression and whatnot, but in terms of but if you're playing this on a TV, or at least on a TV or whatever, like a high-def TV, you're going really fucking fast and at 60 frames per second, and that's impressive. However, that could also be a detriment because also given how gorgeous this game looks and you're going really fast at 60 frames per second, shit like that can happen. So yeah, what I'm basically saying is that it can be hard to pay attention to all the projectiles in this fight, because he launches out bombs and missiles, and the missiles have flame residue and whatnot. But you know, my tip for these kinds of boss fights is that all you want to do is just run as fast as you can. Don't boost until you see a good chance you can boost. And if his claws open like that, then you can homing attack into Eggman's cockpit. But you know what? Going back to what I said earlier and saying how good looking these graphics look, I have to mention that this game looks fucking fantastic. Hey, like, hey, I know I'm kind of, hey, pardon my language and whatnot, but you know, oh, that's the best way I can say it. Sonic Unleashed, I think is probably one of the Sonic games to have one of the biggest budgets. And this is also, I believe, the first Sonic game to ever introduce the Hedgehog engine, which is basically a graphics engine, and that future games would use later on. And I'll say right now, of Generations, I think looks great on its own, but compared to Unleashed, Generations is very watered down. But the way how Unleashed looks, the lighting, and like everything, the lighting, just looks so good. And this is, and at the frame, and like I'm saying, if the frame rate is going at 60 frames per second, it really does benefit. And given that on how we're going across the world, oh, that makes it even better. And as for music, like, I mean, as much as I bitched about when it comes to the Werehog Battle theme, in terms of the whole soundtrack, it's pretty good stuff. I recommend you give it a listen or download the entire soundtrack on iTunes or wherever you can get. Just hope you can find endless possibilities. Because I can't find it on the iTunes store.
Same as ever, all bark and no bite.
I'm gonna say this as a whole. With Sonic Unleashed in terms of presentation. The presentation in Sonic Unleashed is fantastic. Like, you could tell Sega or Sonic Team themselves, they really wanted to go all out with this game.
Is that the Temple of Gaia?
Let's check it out.
Such a shame that this music only plays here. So anyway, in part 5, we're going to progress through the game and see new continents. I'm GameMan5804. Enjoy the rest of the cutscene.
Whoa, awesome.
What is this place?
Hey, Sonic! There's something weird here, right in the middle. Hey, what's this hole?
Wait! There could be some kind of...
Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Huh? What's that? Wahoo! The emeralds come back to life!
This was the Temple of Gaia! That's gotta be why Eggman was so keen on taking the place over!
Whoa! Here we go again!
Sonic! Good news! The planet! One of the broken pieces of the planet moved back into place!
All right. Nice job.
Take a look.
Sweet.
At this rate, you'll have the whole world back together in no time, Sonic.
Planet-sized jigsaw puzzle? Sounds like a great excuse to see the world.